Hi guys, Lauren here. So I'm coming at you today with a gift that I received this year that has to be my favorite gift this year yet. And I have been very integrated in this work for a couple of years now, and getting to hold this book in the flesh means more to me this year than I can express. I have been really feeling into 2017 as of yet, and to sort of have this Bible of sorts in my lap that is really going to kick things off just has me feeling juicy and inspired and really prepared for what this year is going to bring. So I wanted to show you guys a little sneak peek. This is the 2017 Desire Map Planner book. And I first have to just say aesthetically is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, all of them were beautiful. I went with this one. Aesthetically, it's beautiful, but I went with this one because it is the daily edition as opposed to the weekly edition. And that's because I really like to map out each and every day. I like a bird's eye view, but I really like to break things down and be in the present as much as possible. So I went with the daily planner edition. That's what it looks like. It's gorgeous. And the first thing that I did, and I always do this when I have any planner or calendar of any sorts, is go to my birthday. So that's what I did. This is not your typical planner. For anyone who has not been familiar with this planner, it is a journal, it's a schedule, it's really a soul planner, and it not only has room for a schedule, which we can see. I'll kind of show you a glimpse here. I have to say, I've never had a planner, by the way, who doesn't have the hours scheduled in. And that's something that I really love because my day does not start at the crack of dawn like a lot of planners include. It just doesn't. I mean, I wake up and I get my exercise in, but I really don't start work until later in the day most of the time. And so I really love that you can pick your own hours to put in here in the schedule so that it's really tailored to what your days look like, and that isn't going to look the same every single day. So every day is sort of a blank slate for you. Right above that, it has a soul prompt every single day. And what that means is it's just sort of a very, very, very simple prompt to get your brain working. And I really like starting off with that because it gets my mind thinking first thing in the morning or the night before, whenever you plan this your schedule out. And I feel like it really starts off the day well. Whenever I'm, really get the gears moving, thinking about something that's sort of larger picture, I always feel like I'm starting off the day already really tuned in. So I feel like, no matter who you pray to or call to or whatever gets your mind sort of waking up in the morning, I feel like this is a really good way to tap in with whoever that is. So then we've got the schedule down here on the side. Over here, what I really like is, it's similar to when someone asks you how your day is or what's new. A lot of the times we sort of go to what is going wrong in our day. Well, planners tend to get people anxious, right? For the most part. I mean, at least it gets me anxious. I think about this long laundry list of things that I have to do, and oftentimes I see all the things that I didn't do. So what I really like about the Desire Map Planner is it balances that out with some really inspiring things to get you tapped into a lot of positive aspects of your day or your week. So for instance, let's see, there's a gratitude section, which is great. And, she even rewords things so that you are reframing the way that you look at your to-do list, right? So it's not just, oh, these are all the things that I have to do or get done today, which can be really stressful, right? So instead, it says, for instance, 3 things that are doable today. Doable. It can be anything. If you need to fill up your schedule with feeling like you're more accomplished, you could add anything from brushing your teeth. That's doable, hopefully, right? So, um, below that we've got the to-do list, and then we have a stop doing list, which I think is really great. I mean, again, with schedules, we think of all the things that we think that we should do or that we're supposed to do. I think that's a really great section to put things down under. Like maybe you had something on your to-do list that really shouldn't have been there. Go ahead and erase it, draw an arrow, and put it on the stop doing. Maybe you come up with something new every single day. Who knows? Below that, there are some really good quotes that are different every day. Something I love, love, love about this planner is in each corner, so that we don't need to have like a ribbon or any sort of bookmark. They're actually already right on the bottom here. You can just fold it up and tear it off so you know exactly where you are. Not only that, it has a new desire word under it, core desired feeling, which is great. So for those who get stuck or are trying to find new ones for 2017, this is a really great way. Another thing I think of when I see that is how can I sort of hone in on that core desired feeling. So I could have a different core desired feeling for that day. So on my birthday, for instance, it says respected, so that could be a really good day to sort of hone in and try to figure out what that word encompasses. So there's a lot of really inspiring prompts here, a lot of actionable steps that you can take on a daily or weekly basis. That's why I say it's so much more than just a planner, because it is something that's really going to get your soul tapped in, and that's exactly what the desire map is all about. And I know for me and for so many other people that I talk to, we spend so many of our days doing things that we think that we should be doing, or doing things that other people expect of us. And a lot of times it's all towards things that we don't even necessarily want to manifest in our lives. And maybe we think that we want to manifest them in our lives, but we don't really get clear on that until we tap into how we want to feel. And so something that I love so, so, so much about the desire map work in general, but especially this desire map journal and planner, is that we can really on a daily or weekly basis take a look at everything before we put that pen to that paper and tap into that sacred ritual of planning out how we're spending this sacred time. We can ask ourselves before we put it down, is this getting me closer to how I want to feel? And slowly you realize our schedule really doesn't need to be filled up as much as we're filling it up. Or on the other end of the spectrum, maybe we are filling it up more with really life-quenching activities and tasks and meetings. And, I think it's really important that we spend our days doing things that make us feel how we want to feel. And this really, really, really gets us diving deep into that. And that is why this is so absolutely sacred to me, and it helps that it's just so gorgeous. I mean, I know that I'm going to have this on my altar every single day, and probably going to hold on to it for a while after the year is complete, just because I know with my previous desire map planners, I've enjoyed going back and looking through the year at a glance, especially when planning the next year. And when I am done with it, I will say that I recycle it. Please, please, please be conscious and loving to the environment and recycle this if you do get it. So if you would like more information, you can take a look at my bio and the link will be in there. And feel free to leave any comments. Thanks for listening, guys.